Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Have another Transformers Power of the Primes review for you. This is Legends Class Dinobot Slash. That's kind of cool. They decided to create a new Dinobot. Obviously we have the traditional 5 from the original G1 cartoon. But this is a new Legends Class Dinobot that's a little Velociraptor. And I think that's pretty neat. It's actually a female as well, which is very cool. It says, Elite Tracker always finds her target. So I think that's pretty neat, throwing a new Dinobot into the mythos. Now, obviously, I don't think this is going to be an essential part of the combiner because we already have the torso and the 2 arms and the 2 legs, but she might form like a weapon of some kind, or sometimes, like with Combiner Wars, they would form like chest armor, something like that. So I'll have to take a look in the directions once I get this out of the package. But just looking at it right here, I think really cool. I like it a lot. Artwork up here is pretty fun. Kind of already saw the back. And it looks like you can have a little Titan Master ride on top. That's fantastic. I love that. That's really cool. So let's go ahead, get her out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here is Slash out of the packaging. Here's a little card she comes with. Pretty cool little artwork. Has that power in the corner. Amalgamous Slash. Hides in forms no one expects, ready to strike. Alright. Also, they just printed it 4 times. I don't know if that's a mistake. Because usually it's in other languages, so I don't know if that was just an error or whatever, but it's pretty hilarious. They really just want to hammer that home. Very much trying to get that across. But yeah, it's just kind of a thick cardboard card. You know, everyone comes with one of these. They're okay. Putting that off to the side, not that interesting. But yeah, I really like this little figure. I think they did a fantastic job of designing a new Dinobot. That has, you know, a feminine kind of air to it, which I think is cool. Also, I feel like it really fits into the G1 aesthetic, which is kind of what they've been going for. It definitely feels like this character could have been in G1. You know, you have that kind of red in the center with the silver limbs and everything. Really neat. I like it a lot. I think they did a great job designing this new character. Have a nice Autobot symbol there. The red and the black really pop. I like the head design. I think that's pretty cool. I like the visor. And then she's kind of got like a fin on the top. Kind of reminds me of like Rocketeer or like a Clone Trooper or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. So just overall, I think they did a great job designing this figure. It's really neat. Head can move from side to side. You got a ball joint here in the shoulder. You got a bicep swivel. You have 90 degrees in the elbow. Wrists do not move. Nothing in the waist. But then you have a ball joint in the hip and a thigh swivel. And then pretty much 90 degrees in the knee. And then you can move the ankles a little bit, but it's mostly just because of the transformation. So there's not really a reason to need to do that. You have a little bit of dino kibble here on the back. I don't mind the tail at all. The hands are a little bit of a bummer because they're in the way, but they're not a super problem. They just kind of hang back there. You can still, it doesn't impede movement really. I mean, if you want to bring the leg a little bit farther back, it does, but I feel like it's not much of a problem. It's definitely a nice little figure. I really do like it a lot. Really nice paint down here in the knees and the shins. Nice paint on the torso. Just overall, really nice job. But let's go ahead and take a look at the transformation. So transformation is not complicated. It's just a little bit more involved than we usually have for a Legends class figure, but still pretty good. Basically, you're going to start, you can go ahead and flip these ankles down and then completely flip them all the way around into the back of the leg. So pretty much like 270 degree rotation there. Then you're going to turn these at the thigh, spin them around, and then you can peg them together. Whoops, or you can pop the ball joint off. Just be aware that can happen. But it pops right back on, so it's no big deal. You're going to come here and take this tail and just literally pop that over the head. No biggie there. Then you're going to bring this around and you can see these 2 tabs here on the chest that stick out. They're going to peg into these 2 spots right there. So you kind of just bring these up and just line it up. And it'll snap on pretty solidly. And that's going to give you pretty much the underbelly of the Raptor. At this point, you can take these pieces that hang off the back of the hands and bring them down, and they'll kind of snap into place in the bottom of the fists. And then you just kind of bring the legs down and get them into a position that you like so she can stand. I thought they did a pretty good job of including that little raptor claw. It's kind of hard to see, but if I zoom in a bit, you can see on the feet. I think that's pretty nice attention to detail there. So at this point, you can see this panel on the back just lifts up, and there's your raptor head. So you bring this whole section forward, pull that down, you can close this up, and then just kind of position the hands however you like. And there you go, you have your little raptor. Pretty tiny, pretty cute, I like it a lot. The only problem I have is like if you try to move the head, you know, it's the whole assembly, so that's kind of weird. You kind of have to hold that down and then move the head. I think over time the joint will get looser. It's probably just because it's new. But you can open the mouth. That looks pretty good. Nice. I think they did a great job with the head. It's kind of a goldish translucent. Like it starts out gold and then bleeds into like a translucent plastic. It's kind of cool. Nice red eye. I like that the mouth opens and closes. Great job there. And then of course you can lift this up. And if you have a Prime Master, which I do not, so I'll use a Titan Master, you can bend them at the feet, just like that. Not the traditional, like, sitting, but you have to kind of bend them forward at the knees. You know, humans can't do that, but Titan Masters can. And then there you go. He looks kind of like he's, you know, got the reins and he's riding them. And he's riding around. I think that's pretty fantastic. So, all in all, I really like this little Raptor mode. I think it's cool. I didn't see anything in the directions as far as you know, mergeability or compatibility with the Gestalt robot for the Dinobot, so this might just be kind of a one-off. I didn't see anything about her turning into a vehicle, or I'm sorry, a weapon or armor or anything for the Gestalt robot, but I don't care. I mean, even just to have this as a standalone little robot, I think is really cool. I love that the Titan Master can ride on the back. I love the little Raptor. I think the robot mode looks fantastic. All in all, I just really like this figure a lot. So I pretty much already said what I think, but Slash is fantastic. If you can find her, I definitely recommend picking her up. I love the little Raptor mode. I love the robot mode. I think the aesthetic, the color scheme, the paint job, everything about this figure is just really, really fun. And for $9.99, there's no reason not to try to pick it up and add it to your collection. I don't really have anything bad to say. I mean, if I had to complain about something, it would kind of be the little Raptor hands that kind of hang off the back. But they really don't get in the way. I mean, they're back there and they look a little weird, but I don't know. There's just something really charming about this figure that it doesn't... Something that would probably normally bother me, I'm willing to forgive because the rest of the figure is just so much fun. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at Autobot Slash, or I'm sorry, Dinobot Slash. I've been saying that wrong. It is definitely Dinobot Slash. From the Transformers Power of the Primes line. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.